Man, what's up everybody? You already know who it is. It's White Boy Rick. We back at it again with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be speaking about how activists want all the charges dropped against this man and woman who was charged with shooting a police officer during a no-knock raid. Let's get into it. Jacksonville, Florida. Local activists, Dignity Power, and neighbors are calling for charges to be dropped in a raid that resulted in the shooting of an officer from the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. Diamonds Ford and her fiance, Anthony Gant, were arrested and charged with the attempted murder of a law enforcement officer and armed possession of marijuana with intent to sell following a raid on their home September 28, 2020. Dignity Power, the Jacksonville chapter of the Democratic Black Caucus of Florida, and neighbors gathered outside the Duval County Courthouse on Monday morning, chanting this message to the state attorney, Melissa Nelson. "Drop the charges! Drop the charges!" "This is just the first step in our fight because we will not let up until the charges are dropped," said Danielle Chances, an organizer with Dignity Power. Ford's attorney, Stephen Kelly, of Wade Roll and Associates PA, said Ford spent 130 days in jail and was being held on $535,000 bond. Ford bonded out Friday, February 5th, with the help of community organizations across the country, including Dignity Power, the National Bail Fund Network, and the Minnesota Freedom Fund. The money that came in to get her free came from Oakland, came from Minnesota, came from Pennsylvania, came from bail funds all across the country. Ford's fiance Gant remains in jail on a $350,000 bond. His lawyer, B'Jay Shelton of Fennell McGinnis, Nizami and Andux PA, told Cole that they are trying to get that amount down to something he can afford. According to the JSO arrest and booking report, the JSO Narcotics Unit, JSO SWAT, and the Drug Enforcement Administration served a residential search warrant at a home on the corner of Rutledge, Pearson Drive, and Ken Knight Drive. Law enforcement said the warrant was based on narcotics activity occurring on several months involving the residents. Investigators said they obtained evidence of numerous drug activities taking place in and around the residence, but none of that evidence was explained in detail in the report. The report indicates SWAT detectives announced their presence via loudspeaker. According to the report, witnesses in the area confirmed hearing the police announcement over the loudspeaker. But Kelly said that's not the case. "I think in this case, the first interaction with this home was a break and rake on the bedroom window. I believe that's what caused Miss Ford to act in a manner that she did." According to the report, Ford was asleep with her fiance when they were awakened by the sound of glass breaking in the bedroom. Ford told police Gant gave her the handgun nearby and said, "They're coming in, shoot at the windows." Kelly said Ford shot her gun in self-defense, ran into the bathroom, and called 911. It's as simple as this. You do not call the police on the police when you have knowingly shot the police, especially not in that part of town. Detective R.M. Noss, the officer shot, did survive the shooting. Miss Ford, just hearing her voice, she was in fear. She thought she was going to die that day. News channels did not have access to the 911 calls yet. They are exempt because of the current status of the case. Kelly said they have been talking to Assistant State Attorney and are hopeful justice will be served. "Melissa, my sister, dropped the charges against this mother who was protecting her daughter," said Trey Johns of Dignity Power. Cole is working to learn if the officers were wearing body cameras. The report indicates yes, but Ford's attorney told me otherwise. The law team tells Cole its next steps are to prepare to interview all of the witnesses. Alright y'all, so let's just jump right into this one. We got a crazy story right here. You know, and with all the research I did and everything that I could find, I honestly don't know how to form my opinion. I don't know if the police were completely in the wrong, and I don't know if the suspects were completely in the wrong. As far as the police say and the witnesses say, they announce themselves on loudspeaker. I don't know the rules and regulations when it comes to warrants and raids. I don't know if you have to announce yourself. I don't know if you have to knock on the door. I don't know. But what I do know is that if me, myself, personally, heard someone breaking into my window, my first thought is protect my home and my family and ask questions later. I don't care. If I feel like my life or my family is at risk or threatened, I'm doing whatever I feel necessary to protect my home and my family. So I can't fault her for grabbing the strap and dumping as soon as she heard. I can't fault her for that. But I can appreciate the fact that she shot, went and hid, and called the police immediately. I've never met a criminal who gonna dump on some shit and then call the cops on himself for shooting the cop. I mean, that to me sounds ludicrous. So I do have to give them the benefit of the doubt of they didn't plan that and they didn't hope that went down like that. They didn't anticipate any of that. Even if they were selling some weed here and there. I mean, come on. We don't even need to get into that whole discussion about weed, selling weed and all that. We gonna skip right past that and just say someone came into her house, woke her up out of a sleep, and that's how both of them woke up, hearing someone come into the house. I can't fault them for doing what they did, but I do love the fact that attorneys and activists are coming together and saying, we believe this is wrong. We need to get to the bottom of it. Instead of just hanging them out to dry, or instead of just deeming the police as wrong, let's figure this shit out. And if the police aren't in the wrong, they shouldn't have anything to worry about. Let these people rile themselves up and get all worked up. If y'all did what you was supposed to do, you ain't got nothing to worry about. So let them work themselves up, and you guys just keep doing what you got to do. But if you are in the wrong, of course it's going to bother you. Of course you're going to be nervous now because you got a whole shitload of people grouping up against you because they notice you're wrong. Again, I don't have every single detail. Therefore, I'm not going to put out there whether I think they are right or they are right or they're wrong or they're wrong. I'm going to point out bits and pieces of each, which I think this is correct, this is incorrect, and we going to go from there. Let me know in the comment sections if you think the police are in the right on how they went about it, or if you think the suspects involved did the right thing. Because like I said, I wasn't there. I don't know all the information. I'm just going based off what's been provided publicly. That being said, I'm going to keep y'all updated on the whole case as it develops and unfolds. We going to see what happens. But hey, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure you turn the notification bell on so you can see it first. If you want to support the channel, make sure you click the link in the description below. It's White Boy Rick. Till next time.